Oh, foul on a three-pointer.
And welcome back to Hopewell. We apologize, no halftime show. We got the cable tied up with somebody back there, and it cut the electric to the broadcast, but Brianna O'Neill has us back, and we welcome you to Hopewell for the third quarter. Dante Alexander, after Dominic Raymond missed a shot from in close, a contested one at that. The ball went out on the Bulldogs, and then Alexander got fouled while he put up a corner three, so he can't now tie the game, but he's got 2 more free throws to try to cut it to a 1-point deficit.
Yeah, there wasn't much for that first half stats anyhow.
Right.
Nobody had over 4 points.
Unbelievable.
But we did want to talk about the county tournament, which we didn't get a chance to do, but we're looking at the top 2 of the top 3 seeds here right now. Hopewell is the #1 seed. They will play Princeton in the first round on Monday, and Nottingham is the 3 seed, and they will host Trenton Catholic on Monday. So that's what we're dealing with as far as that goes with those guys. And if we get a downtime, we'll try to give you the rest of the seedings.
Vlasic, kick out, Berman, lost it, fight for it. Vlasic ends up with it, passes inside, O'Grady with a bucket.
Good look by Vlasic to see O'Grady cut. He does everything, that kid.
Vlasic on Raymond. 2 of the top 3 scores, and a foul is called.
Oh, Vlasic is not happy.
No, I don't blame him. He knocked that ball out.
Yeah.
Second team foul. And they're going to say he was in the act of shooting as well.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Matt Stein doesn't like it, obviously.
That just compounds it.
Yeah.
Act of shooting.
Yeah, I think Matt Stein has a gripe here.
Oh, big time. Well,
he's just off.
It has not mattered. These guys are just not making them. Dom is now 3 for 6 from the line.
Very unlike him.
Unbelievable, this is a 2-point game.
Baseline drive. Vlasic lost it. Miller.
Yeah, this is what
2 on 2. It gets knocked away. Alexander missed the falling away jump shot. Miller somehow keeps it alive for the offense. Raba for a big 3. Yes! How big was that?
Massive.
Northstars with the lead.
First lead of the game for Nottingham. And that's what they need. They need, like we said the first half, they need to get some turnovers. They need to get their energy on defense. And that always translates to offense for these guys. There it is again.
Van Hoek lost it. 3 on 1. Dom steps in and scores. Matt Stein wants to talk it over.
And there it is. It's exactly what they had to do. Create offense off of defense. Get their fast break going. Get turnovers. And they've done that the last couple times down. The first time didn't lead to a direct basket, but it led to a basket. This one, Dom got it, was a runaway train going down the court. He wasn't going to be denied. And all of a sudden, this team's up by 3 after just looking so awful offensively for first 16 minutes.
Methinks Chris Raba was not happy during halftime.
I think Jelly Bean hinted at that when he came over and talked to us at halftime.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of Greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Homes. 4th generation family-owned business, proudly supports their community. They're a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Go to saulfuneralhomes.com, saulfuneralhomes.com.
Well,
good start to the third, pal.
Well, good start for Nottingham, not for Hopewell.
Well, entertaining at least. That's what we're looking for. Up top, Northstars, their fans are making themselves heard right now.
And they have just gotten more aggressive in this half-court defense.
Vlasic through contact, missed it. Washington.
And Vlasic with his third.
Yeah, and he just fell over Washington. There was not much he could have done.
Nope. But
and there was some shoving here at the end of the play.
It's getting physical.
And that's Vlasic's third. You just never like to see a guy like that get into foul trouble.
No, I mean, you know. He hasn't had a great night statistically. He's got 1 point and does not have a rebound yet. He's got a few assists. Matt Stein still working the officials.
Right. Well, he certainly was right about a call before.
Yeah.
18-15. Right now the Northstars with the momentum.
That three by Jordan Robba was massive.
Yep. Miller bounces it down low. Raymond lost it. Robba gets it back. Raymond, jab step, drives baseline, and block butt contact, the foul.
They got him on the wrist as he went up.
He did.
I think that was Desai.
It's going to be on O'Grady, I think.
Oh, O'Grady. Yeah, Desai, O'Grady, whatever.
And that's O'Grady's third.
That's his third. Yeah, this is not looking good for Hopewell foul-wise. Raymond finally hitting the first foul shot.
Yeah. Van Hoek comes out. Breiler back in. Good job by Dom.
I think Nottingham is just feeling looser now. You know, I don't think they're not as tight. It's not like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do this. I think they're starting to feel it a little.
Shin back in the game. Desai back in the game for Hopewell. Torpy to Desai. And Hopewell looks like it's back on its heels.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, you look at Nottingham, they're moving their feet more on defense, you know.
And look at this. Jump ball, possession arrow will stay there with Hopewell, but good job by the Stars.
I mean, this defense has picked up about 100%. And they didn't play bad in the first half because Hopewell only got 13 points. But they've stepped it up a notch here.
Shin back to Breiler. By the circle, Desai. Back to Desai, works it inside O'Grady. Breiler for three. He's got it! Off the bench with a spark.
Yeah, big time.
2018.
Yeah, only a freshman.
He is.
Breiler.
Raymond spins in, got blocked. O'Grady. Torpy trying to get it in transition. Desai for three. No good, just a little long. Now the Northstars in transition, almost a travel. Alexander for three. In and out. Raymond fouled on the way up. Good job by Dom to get the rebound.
Yes. Well, we've seen him over the past 2 years. We've seen that kid get some of the toughest rebounds you're ever going to get. He'll be in the middle of three guys, and he'll somehow get up and get it.
How did Sean Miller get all the way up to the top of the bleachers on the other side of the floor already?
I don't know.
Wasn't he just here?
Yeah. I don't know.
He just walked by our table like 5 seconds ago.
I guess he's really fast.
You think he is?
No. Maybe he did it with mirrors. I don't know.
Dom 1 of 2 again. (21-18), Nottingham with the lead. The freshman again.
Oh, wouldn't that have been something? Come off the bench and hit two.
Breiler just missed.
Jordan Robin doing a great job on the boards today.
Raymond drives. Washington. Down low to Raymond. Contact there, but another block.
He's had a lot of shots blocked tonight.
Yep. Lob pass. Breiler. Back into the front court. Torpy was going to shoot it, but lost it. Miller's on him. Torpy skips it. Shin, baseline. And a blocking foul underneath.
I was on Raymond.
Just his first. Shin, long J. No good. Rebound collected by Washington. He's hustling. Rises up and the finish. Rashawn Washington. And a game that every bucket is big at this point.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. It's possession by possession right now.
2:20, third quarter.
Oh.
Breiler tries a reverse layup and he'll get to the line. How about him?
I'm not sure. There's a Breiler from Hopewell that goes to Hun, who's being recruited by some of the biggest schools in the country.
Is
I
that
wonder
right?
If that's his, yeah. Not sure if that's his brother or not.
And now they're ruling that on the floor. This is two calls that potentially are going to go against Hopewell Valley in this quarter.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that seemed to me like it should have been on the shot.
I'd already drawn my little circles there to fill in.
Geez.
They're killing me.
How can they do that to you?
They never.
Vlasic back in with 3 fouls, and he's got a bucket.
First field goal for J.M. Vlasic. Couldn't have come at a better time.
Alexander. Raba will give it up to Washington. Chris Raba calling out a play.
Yeah. Nottingham has not been too successful. Yeah, again, turn it over again. This half-court offense has just not been there.
3-point lead for Nottingham. Torpy pulls up and nails it.
Wow. Well, that looked just innocent. It was almost like, hey, here I am. All right, Bob.
Torpy just pulls right up.
Yeah, he just pulled up, and like the guy was standing there, he just said, I think I'll shoot. It was like the playground.
Alexander to match. He can't. And a foul going up for the rebound. Vlasic got hit. Miller will pick up a foul. I got to tell you something. We're not going to be able to hear too well when we leave.
No. Well, I was over at the wrestling match before this, and I was sitting right in front of the music speaker. And when the team came out, they turned it on. I was like, oh, my God. I told Rick Fortenbaugh I need a hearing aid as it is. Now, I don't even know if that's going to help after sitting here.
23 all. Breiler in the front court. He's being pressured. Torpy picks up the dribble. Torpy fires. Oh, another in and out.
Boy, they've had about 3 or 4 of them tonight.
You wouldn't know that they were the home team that shot on these baskets all the time.
Yeah,
they've been treated.
They are not getting the home cooking on those rolls, that's for sure.
Lots of shots looking really good, but not going down.
Yeah, how are they undefeated at home when they get so many in and out?
40 seconds. Washington just hanging out.
So we'll just hang out too.
Sure. And now's a good time to, you got 30 seconds to talk about the bracket.
Yeah, I guess I could. Well, you got number 1 Hopewell hosting number 8 Princeton. Number 4 Robbinsville's going to number 5 Ewing. Number 3 Nottingham will host number 6 TCA. And number 7 Heightstown traveling to number 2 Pennington. That's the boys bracket.
There you go.
We'll get back to you with the girls.
10 seconds. Raba for 3. Yes! A second of the quarter.
Same
3
spot.
seconds. Torpy fires it up and no whistle.
And they wanted a foul on that. I don't know if anybody hit him, but he did go down to the ground.
Loud boos for the officials to end the third quarter.
Yeah, big time.
Rob a couple of key threes, and it is 26-23. Back for the fourth quarter after this from Hopewell Valley.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County Prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Back here at Hopewell Valley, a great one.
Since we're going to give you the scoring at the halftime, we'll give you updated scoring now. Jordan Raba and Dom Raymond both with 8 for Nottingham. Dante Alexander with 5. Jameer Miller or Rashawn Washington with 2 each. Sam Faithful with 1 for Hopewell. Matt Torpy with 5. Jack O'Grady with 6. Cooper Breeler with 3. J.M. Vlasic with 3. Jude Berman with 4. And Julian Van Hoek with 2. There you have it.
Start of the fourth quarter. Keith Noonan, Rich Fisher with you. Faithlin.
I'll tell you, if Nottingham makes some baskets, I wouldn't be surprised to see them come out in the press. That's why they can't press. They haven't made baskets.
Right. Rabo with a couple of key ones in that third.
Oh. Roba's having a great game. 8 points, 7 rebounds. Raymond with 8 points and 6 rebounds. So those guys are kind of, look at this though.
Desai.
Desai almost with a huge steal. Nice pass.
Faithlin, he traveled, I believe.
One thing Nottingham's done, cut back on the turnovers. They had 7 in the first quarter, 1 in each of the next 2, and then they just committed that one. But yeah, they only got 4 shots off in the first quarter. There he goes.
Oh, again, Torpy.
Torpy is the man. Oh.
Raymond to match. He can't. Breiler the other way. Oh, and a block from behind Washington. Torpy was going up again with a layup.
Torpy making some things happen now.
Ties up the game.
Well, you have no idea who's going to be the hero in this one.
Vlasic. Contact, no whistle.
Yeah, poor Vlasic. I think he's getting the short end of the stick tonight.
Washington got it poked away. Torpy now with it. To Breiler. Skips it back to Torpy. To Breiler. In the front court, Miller picks him up. In the corner, Torpy again! He makes it, but there was a whistle.
Yeah, the whistle blew before he took it. Oh, what a tough break for Hopewell. Oh, he called a foul on the floor before he took the shot. Ah, that's why coaches go gray, pal.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Faithlin picks up his third foul and could be a break ultimately.
Yeah.
For Nottingham, they've had a couple.
And they've needed him.
Yeah. Torpy in the corner, trapped, and quick timeout for Matt Stein. We're brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery, 63 Butler Street for the rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Go to 63 Butler Street in the Berg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Today's game brought to you by the Hamlet Township Education Association. Want to wish all of their students the best of luck. This message brought to you by the Hamlet Township Education Association. HDSD virtual kindergarten registration for fall 2024 is now open. Visit hdsdnj.org to register. Car buying made simple at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Over 100 new Hyundai models, Elantra, Sonatas, SUVs as well. No market adjustment on any cars in stock. And you also get trade-in value. Hyundai of Trenton will buy your car even if you don't purchase one. Fast payment, top dollar paid for your car, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. We're also brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery. The Italian People's Bakery. Don't forget, if you miss any of tonight's game, read about it in the Trentonian or Trentonian.com.
I see the voice of the Northstars has made the trip up Route 31. Binger.
Yeah, I saw him before. He was wearing white pants.
Yeah, he's still wearing white pants.
Yeah, okay.
He thinks he's 80 years old living in Florida.
Classic.
Or is that white shoes they wear down there?
I don't know. Classic wide open.
Oh.
And he missed it badly.
Real bad.
Alexander with a rebound. Raba for another three. This time he's way off. Raymond, second effort, puts it in.
Wow.
And here comes some of the pressure for the Stars.
Yeah. Got to do it. They just play so much better.
Yep.
When their defense is excited and intense, they play so much better offensively.
Desai trying to hand them the lead. Off iron, Vlasic bumped and a block.
There seem to be about 4 different guys fouling each other, chasing that ball. I guess they just felt, all right, I'm not going to call it on anybody.
We've seen some really physical games in the past few years. This is ranking up there.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Well, you got all these football players.
Right. Got to clean up the floor, I guess.
You got Vlasic and Faiflin. They're both football players. You got Dom, who's one of the most physical guys around.
Exactly.
You got Desai, who's a quarterback, but he still has to, I think he might play secondary too, doesn't he?
Who's that?
Desai, doesn't he?
He played both ways.
Yeah.
He was impressive to watch under center.
Oh yeah, he had a great game against Nottingham.
Yep. Desai down low, Torpy. Desai fires again, he's short. Raymond, easy rebound this time. Raba in transition, lays it up and in. 30-26, Nottingham. Under 5 to play. Vlasic, Torpy, long three. No good, off the mark. Kept alive by Desai. Vlasic into the corner. The freshman Breiler. No good from three, and a foul.
Yeah, they didn't call that one. Vlasic might as well just have gone home because he wasn't going to get a call all night.
Second foul on Nottingham as a team. Third foul on Miller. Under the hoop it goes. 4:30 to go. Berman.
Hopewell's been getting some open looks for threes. They just haven't been able to. That was a bad foul there.
A little overzealous.
Yeah. That was Washington.
That it was.
Thanks, pal.
Good job.
Well, I got to start paying attention now that you're leaving.
Yeah, it's better than the usual. Who had that foul?
Yeah. I'm preparing for your departure.
Berman. Desai, cross-court pass. Torpy,
Nice
inside!
pass.
And it's Shin with the bucket.
Torpy just thread the needle on that. Beautiful pass. First bucket for Shin.
Final 4 minutes from Hopewell Valley.
I love seeing plays like that, passes like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I love watching the Pete Carrill teams.
Raymond falling away. What a shot.
How tough was that shot? Wow. Little fadeaway. He was really faded by the time he let it go. Had a lot of wrist action on that shot. More so than usual.
Vlasic, tough defense by Miller. Lob pass back into the front court. Berman looks over the defense. Quick pass to the corner. Vlasic for three. No good again.
Tough shooting night for Vlasic.
Raba trying to set things up. And Chris Raba wants time.
Alrighty.
Alrighty indeed. Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of services to keep you and the community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines, whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, COVID-19 shot, pneumonia shot. The division is there to help. Or you or a loved one homebound, the division's caring nurses can bring the vaccine to you. Families that are underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County can take advantage of clinics. Go to their website, HamiltonNJ.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton.
Let's do the girls' MCTs real quick.
There you go.
All right, in the girls' side for the Mercer County tournament, number 1 seeded Ewing and the defending champ, two-time defending champ, I think, is hosting Robbinsville. Number 4, Notre Dame will host Hopewell Valley. Number 3, Trenton Catholic will host Princeton. And number 2, Heightstown will host Steiner. Those games are all on Monday. And the county tournament will continue with the semifinals on Wednesday. And the championship games will be Saturday at West Windsor North. Thanks, TC. Tim Coyne always looking out for us with Gatorade, the longtime trainer here at Hopewell Valley. The finals will be at West Windsor North on Saturday. The girls will play at 1, and the boys will play at 5 o'clock, I think. That's what I was told. TC came up big with this Gatorade. I needed it.
Yeah, you did. And we appreciate all that Hopewell Valley has done to host us here.
Yep.
A big game, and
what was that? Another timeout?
Did Chris Robert take another timeout?
I don't know.
32nd.
Yeah, I forgot to bring a bottle of water today. I was getting a bit parched. But
can't have that.
Tim Coyne coming to the rescue.
HTSD Summer Camp registration is now open. Visit htsdnj.org to see a complete list of camp options and register. Email any questions to HTSDS Summer Camp at htsdnj.org.
Well, Flash, if these two teams are going to meet in the county finals, it would be in the championship game. Nottingham would have to win its first round and then upset number 2 Pennington. Be a heck of a championship game, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it would.
I'm sure the town of Pennington would love to see Pennington Hopewell, an all Pennington affair.
Out of bounds, and possession arrow is going to go the other way, but they say it's out on Hopewell. I could not tell from this angle. Well, that's what they ruled. Washington's got to get it in. Chris Robb, I believe, just used two quick timeouts.
Yeah, he did.
So
I'm just watching Vlasic and Raymond go at it. They haven't been on each other like a lot during the night, but they
Raba. Another three! Jordan Raba.
He's doing it tonight.
35-28.
We've seen some games this year where Raba's been unbelievable in the opening half and then kind of disappeared after halftime.
And they rule that the ball went out on Hopewell Valley.
It's been just the opposite tonight. Raba with 2 points in the first half, but now he's got 13 for the game, 11 here in the second.
Raba, quick pass. Raymond up top, Alexander. He has Raba open on the other side of the floor. Now they get it to him. Too little, too late. Bounce pass. Raymond fires and hits.
He looked confident. He looked like he knew that was going in. Suddenly Big Dom's got 14.
Berman in the lane, stolen by Miller. And it's a jump ball. Hopewell Valley.
Oh, look out.
Yep.
Big Dom trying to get Jameer away. Oh, man, Vlasic just kind of.
Had a flop. Technical foul. Washington had a nice little acting job there at the end.
Yeah, he did.
And then Vlasic and Raymond, the second and third leading scorers in the CVC, had some words after that. And there were technical fouls being issued.
Yeah. I thought that was going to erupt there for a second. Good job by everybody involved to keep it cool. But Hopewell is in desperation mode now.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, a 7-0 run. They're down 9 with a minute 50 to go.
Double technicals have been issued. So no free throws.
That may be the first time all year a ref has come over to explain something.
Yes,
So
it's very nice.
yeah, we like that.
Hopewell still has it. And the pass goes into the backcourt, barely taken in by Desai. It's a 5-on-4 for the moment. Vlasic up with it, foul, and the bucket! The big player comes up with a big play.
Yeah, it was almost like I've had enough of this. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to do something.
Meanwhile, if Washington had taken that away and laid it in, you're looking at potentially that could be the sealer.
That could have been the dagger, yeah.
But Vlasic says, not in my house right now.
That's 6 for Vlasic.
Official timeout. They're trying to get Breiler back in the game.
Yeah, well, you might want to get some threes. Might as well.
And now pushing and shoving again. Vlasic this time pushing Washington. And Dom once again doesn't want to get teed up.
No, he doesn't. You want to look out for your player, but.
And now some fans are standing up and they're not happy.
The refs are doing a nice job though of keeping this, from getting too explosive.
They have done a really good job
Yeah.
under the circumstances of this game that's been
All right,
tight.
now you got a full court press.
Vlasic. Oh, he almost saved it.
Look at that hustle. He knocked it away, then he dove for it to keep it in bounds. Wow. You talk about a kid that gives 1,000%.
Minute 37. Northstars trying to come from behind after not scoring a single field goal in the first quarter. Lob pass right to Vlasic. Vlasic inside, he missed it. And then a foul on the floor.
That hurt. Oh, he came up with the steal. Looked like he had the layup. Somehow it rolled off. Oh, that's a killer.
Northstars have 5 fouls, and that'll be
The Bulldogs have 5. Oh, yeah, Northstars have 5.
Right.
Yeah.
That'll be the second team foul for Hopewell. And a foul called on Desai. That was weak.
Yeah.
And you don't see Desai argue too much.
No.
Very mild-mannered. There was not much contact there.
Well, that trap over here in this right-hand corner is bothering Nottingham.
They've got to get rid of it faster.
Yeah, they do.
Washington spins out of traffic. Raymond. Foul on the floor. He got blocked by Berman.
Yeah, that's the 5th now. So Raymond will get 2.
That's the 4th now.
Oh.
That's number 4 now. So one more.
Okay, well,
They had one foul to give. Northstars up by 6 in the corner. Raba, tight defense. Picked up the dribble. Quick timeout, Chris Raba, and he's not happy.
He is not happy. Stamping his foot.
Now, there's way too many times tonight where, especially with that trap, that the North Star players are just holding it.
Yeah, they're holding it, and then they're just getting caught. I mean, they got a break that last time with the foul, but they hold it, and then they're throwing it away.
So over a minute, minute 16, I believe, the official time, and this game has been all over the place. Low scoring, and then bursts of scoring, big three-pointers, lots of chippiness and physicalness.
Yep.
And it's coming down to it. North Stars 15-5, looking to hand the Bulldogs their first home loss of the season. And they are a minute and 16 away from doing that. But they've got to close it out against a Bulldogs team that's 17-3. The last game that they played was against 19-2 Camden. And seemed like they were in it for a lot of that game. Camden is excellent, and like Fish said before, Camden isn't adding a late game for some team that they think they could beat up on.
Right. They wanted to be tested.
Absolutely. And we talked about at the top how good of a job Matt Stein has done. Coach of the Year candidate at minimum. He should probably be getting it in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you would think.
In front of the bench, North Stars have it. Matt Stein going up against a Hall of Fame coach. And no more needs to be said about what Chris Raba has done.
Absolutely.
Raba lost it. Vlasic kept it himself, and a foul. He had 3 on 2 there.
Yeah.
Didn't give it up.
Well, yeah, he drew the foul. He got what he wanted. Dom thought he had him tied up.
That could have been.
Hopewell making a little push themselves now. Now they were down 9. Now they've cut it to 5.
They aren't done yet. 37-33. 1 minute left. Bulls on the ground. Washington feeds Raymond. Spins.
Oh.
And it's a charge against Raymond.
Oh.
Another close call. This time Hopewell Valley gets it.
Oh, man. And now that's 3 on Raymond. So there's only 55 left, but this good game could go overtime.
Berman, 50 seconds. Off the high screen, Berman pops and makes it! Timeout, Matt Stein! Matt Stein's team won't go away!
No.
2-point game!
No panic by this team. Just came playing hard, came out with that press. That got things going for them a little bit. Now some turnovers by Nottingham, and we got a 2-point game. This is what we expected. I don't think we expected this to be the score, but we expected this kind of intensity, this kind of closeness, and we are going down to the wire, folks.
If you bet this type of final score for this game, you'd probably be retiring. Because you would win that much money.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you think about how difficult it was for the North Stars to fight back after such smothering defense in that first quarter that Hopewell Valley played, and now Hopewell keeping their composure when it almost looked like it was going to be a dribble out scenario potential for Nottingham. Now the Bulldogs have a chance to win this game outright in regulation.
Yep. Well, Nottingham looked like they were starting to get it together. They started playing hard-nosed defense. They got some buckets. They built a 9-point lead, which
Good
is like
pass. Raymond, 2-on-1. Miller got hammered on the floor.
Good
but
foul.
it's 2 shots anyway.
Yeah, but it's still a good foul.
Yep.
Make him earn it.
No question.
Well, Jameer's been quiet this game. He only got 2 points, 1 bucket. These are huge.
Man, was that big.
Yes, sir. This is what separates the men from the boys, Flash. These kind of moments.
Ice in his veins.
Yep,
4-point lead.
there we go.
Northstars do not want a foul.
Rashawn Washington, a tough defender.
He is.
Tough to
And he
bring
pokes it free.
Ah, look at that.
Possession arrows going to the Northstars. Rashawn Washington with a massive takeaway.
Yeah, he's the guy when you want to. If you're going to guard the ball one-on-one coming up, he's the guy you want on that ball handler. And he let him get into the front court, and then all of a sudden, he made his move on him.
4-point lead for Nottingham, and there's only 25 seconds.
What a wild one. I would think they got to start fouling.
They've
no?
got a foul, yep.
Yeah, really.
Raymond
Oh, they
lost
got
the ball.
steal.
10 seconds. Torpy for 3.
Oh.
Short, and it's out on the Northstars.
Well, Nottingham's turning it over again. They got 6 in this quarter after 7 in the first.
8.4.
Yeah, Hopewell's going to have to get a quick bucket and then just press the bejesus out of them. And if they don't steal the inbound, first they got to score. If they don't score, they got to foul right away.
Torpy to inbound underneath. Vlasic got it knocked away. And a foul.
Yep.
Northstars will have Raba to the line. Who made so many big shots in this game. And he has a chance to seal it up.
Yes, he does. Kind of fitting.
Chris Raba's team, a big game on the road for the division. And they came out on fire in the second half.
Yeah, they did.
And now have a chance.
I mean, they were just the most disjointed team. That was the most disjointed I've ever seen Nottingham play in the Raba era. I mean, It was just the only time I remember him playing worse was in that Allentown game where they had that huge lead on Allentown, and the Redbirds came back in that. Was that a tournament game? That was a state tournament game.
Yeah.
But thing was, they played bad in the first half of this one, but they defended well enough to keep themselves in it. And that was key. Hopewell not being able to take advantage of Nottingham's ineptness on offense was really a key to this game.
And Raba off on the first, but 6.5, they need a heave and a prayer.
Yeah, this would be a super miracle if they could win this now.
Raba missed them both. It's still a 4-point game, and Matt Stein takes a very fast timeout. We'll see if they put any time back on. That's what Matt Stein wants. But I don't know. 1 second went off the clock.
Yeah.
5.4.
Yeah. No, they're putting something back up. It was actually 6.5, I think, wasn't it? And then
yes, it was.
So 1.1 came off.
Well, what a way to finish the regular season here, pal.
Yeah, what a way to finish your career here. Perfect.
Well, you never know.
Well, that's true.
I could be back, potentially for next basketball season. We'll see what the future holds, but.
Well, Flash, I got to tell you in all sincerity, I mean, look, I'm not a broadcaster. I'm a writer. they just ask us writers to do this. Yeah, to do it, to help out, give analysis and stuff.
Sure.
But when I work with you, I feel like I'm a good broadcaster, and that's a tribute to you and the way that you bring the color man into the conversation, and your wit and your humor and your knowing when to ask the right things of the color man. And I just have such a great respect for you in what you do, and I can't wait to see how your career unfolds. I really can.
I appreciate it, and we have had a lot of fun these last 4 years.
It's been a privilege working with you, pal. I just want you to know.
Right back at you. 5 seconds. Trapped. Torpy just a prayer and almost got it off iron. Northstars win it. 39-35, and they'll win the division with their 16th win of the season, and they upset a team that was 9-0 at home and 17-3, handing them their 4th loss of the year.
Yeah, and I got to say, I don't know if you would call this an upset. I mean, this Nottingham team has won so many big games over the years, and they're a big game. They're a big team, big game team, and they did it again tonight. And I guess are we going to bring Jordan Raba over?
I think we ought to talk to him.
All right. Well, let me see if I can go get him.
All right. We'll hang out for the post-game show. The Northstars, after not scoring a basket, just a couple of free throws in the first quarter, they're able to squeak out a 4-point victory on the road. Jordan, what an effort by this team. You're the Italian People's Bakery player of the game. And, I mean, you come in, hostile environment, you don't play very well in the first half, and then you started to hit some big shots there in that third quarter. That's really where it feels like the game started. Did it feel that way for you?
Yeah, we just had to. We got to get used to the crowd, used to the environment. It's tough to play here. Usually, in past years, my dad always struggles with his teams playing here, and we just knew that it was going to be a dogfight. It was going to be a lot of defense played this game. The tougher team was going to win this game.
Jordan, Flash said you didn't play well in the first half. I'd go a little further than that. That's about one of the worst halves of offensive basketball I've ever seen you guys play. Was it just coming into this gym, or was there a little nerves, or what was happening? I've never seen you guys play like that.
We knew it was going to be a lot of defense. We knew the defensive team was going to win this game. It wasn't going to be a high scoring because we watched a lot of their film, and they didn't give up a lot of points this season. And, we just had to get used to the environment.
Now, defensively, it looked like first of all, how was your dad at halftime? Did he scream and yell, or did he just make some adjustments?
No, he was nice and calm. He was just telling us it's all right. We're gonna start hitting some shots. He said just keep shooting. They're gonna fall eventually. Just keep shooting.
Okay, so now when you guys came out in that second half, it appeared to me at least that you guys really ratcheted up the defensive pressure, even in the half court. It seemed like you were more aggressive and everything. Is that what happened? And when that happens, does that make you guys a better offensive team?
I mean, yeah, definitely. Once we start scoring in transition off of defense, that's when everything opens up for us. It starts on the defensive end. Our offense starts on the defensive end. From steals, transition, buckets, and then that's when everything opens up. We get confidence.
I mean, even there was a lot of shots that even Dom was getting blocked, and it was very physical. How physical would you rank this game amongst a lot of the other ones that you guys have played, because you play a lot of physical teams, and there was a couple of technical fouls there at the end, lots of chippiness.
To be honest, this is probably the most physical game this year, but we knew going into this game that it was going to be a physical game. They're big, they're strong, and we were ready for it. We were ready for it.
Jordan, a lot of people, they don't think much of a division title. They're more concerned with county titles, sectional titles, that stuff. But the Valley Division is so good this year. I think this is a pretty big thing to win, isn't it, the Valley Division title? This is something to take pride in.
Definitely. I mean, there's like 5 championships you can win in a high school season, and like this is definitely one of them that you want to win out of the 5. It's like the Christmas tournament, divisional title, sectional title, your county tournament, and your state tournament, and this checks one off the box.
First game in the MCTs on Monday, Trenton Catholic. How much have you gotten to see them at all this year, or what are your thoughts on them?
We've seen glimpses of them, but we'll be ready.
All right, buddy. Well,
Love
listen, hey, this is Flash's last game with us.
Yeah,
Anything you want to say?
Congratulations. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it.
All
You're
right.
the Time People's Bakery player of the game.
You're just stuck with me now, George.
And you got to deal with him. Enjoy that.
All right,
man.
buddy. Thank you.
Appreciate a couple of minutes. Wrapping things up here from Hopewell Valley. And, Fish, it's been a privilege, and we have had a lot of fun together, so I
Flash,
appreciate it.
unbelievable. Any great memories you want to share with us, Flash, over your 3 or 4 years here?
I was thinking about it. I think last year's basketball season was like just on a, our performance level as well as the level of games was unlike anything that, I had in my early career. And I'm really proud of the work that we did together last year with all those big games and then the Rutgers and everything else. It was just so fun to be a part of that whole season.
It really was.
Yeah.
I mean, because you watch a team, a lot during the season, and you sort of, feel like you're along for the ride. And to go that far, it's kind of fun. And and it was great doing it with you. And people know we like to kid around, we like to joke around. But when the game is serious and we need to focus on the game, we do that. And it was great. And you told me the story, though, last night. Maybe you might want to repeat this about your first introduction to me.
Right.
You were a cameraman, and I was a color man for – we're not going to mention any names, but
No.
I was a color man for a guy that I didn't want to be the color man for. I wanted to –
And Brianne O'Neill drove down to all the way to – where was it?
Stockton.
Stockton.
Down in Pomona, yeah.
Right. And I'm sure that ride was just fantastic down there.
Tell that story about what you thought about when.
All right, so I had just met Fish, and it was the first time, and he, in my headphones, I could hear it through the camera. The broadcaster says, let's do like a run through of the pregame. And meanwhile, Fish is not, he didn't always type everything down, and he just kind of would do it off the cuff with what he knew. And, the broadcaster leads into him, and Fish starts talking, and about a minute in, he just goes, I like doing it, just off the, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? And I said, man, I can't wait to work with that guy. That's going to be great.
Yep, and it happened the next game, and the funny part was when I was introduced to you, you said you were from Flemington, and I'm like, wow, you had a really long ride down here. Then the next time, this is how good I am with faces and names.
And this was like baseball season at that point.
Yeah.
So he's trying to find things to talk about.
Then we had another game, and Flash was my guy. And I said, so where are you from? He goes, Flemington. I go, really? We have a cameraman that's from Flemington. He goes, that was me. I was like, oh. So that's how we started our careers together.
And then here we are now and wrapping up the last broadcast of the basketball season as far as
you go.
As me go, but the network will be around. There's plenty of talented people here, and there will continue to be. So enjoy that, and it has been an absolute privilege to be a part of this community in Mercer County and everything else.
Yeah, and I can speak for the county because I have heard from friends, from people that watch, from just other people, the respect they have for you and how much they have enjoyed listening to you and everything like that. And hey, you were a special guy. You gave us a special 3-4 years, and maybe you will be back for some games. That'd be great. But
sure, you never know.
We hope that you're off to better things, pal. And everybody, over the summer, check in the Southern Maryland
Blue
Crabs.
That's right.
Minor league games, and you can still hear the Flash there. And
there you go.
He promised me that if I come down to do a game or to watch a game, he'll let me come up in the booth. And
yeah, why not?
We'll recapture this magic. Is that what we call it?
Sure. And we'll be seeing each other, keeping in touch, as I will with a lot of people around here.
And once again, I want to thank Ingy,
yes.
as I found her name is,
yes.
and Rick for their generosity last night. So
we had a nice going away dinner, and Fish and Barbara were there. We were very glad to do that. So
thanks.
We enjoyed it.
All right, guys.
All right. Thanks to the sponsors once again for making this live stream possible. The Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, as well as Capitol Hall System, the Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, Saul Funeral Homes, Kessel Dermatology, Haldeman Ford Subaru, New Jersey Education Association, the Italian People's Bakery, Hamilton Township Education Association, as well as the Trentonian Hamilton Township Division of Health, Saul Funeral Homes as well. Once again, thanks to Brianne O'Neill, who produced a lot of our games the last few years. She's the best. And for thanks as well to Ryan Baxter. And for Rich Fisher, this is Keith Noonan saying, so long, it's been a privilege. as the Northstars take down the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs by a score of 39-35 on the WBCB Sports Network.